Hello everybody and welcome to Cam and the Fam, and today guys I am making my stuffed biscuits. So today we're going to stuff our biscuits with potatoes. These are canned potatoes, and we're also using Swedish style meatballs. So we're going to start this recipe out. I'm just cutting some onions. Just to give a flavor to my marinara sauce. I love onions, guys, so you'll probably know the cinnamon love cooking with onions. And I'm only gonna cut, like I said, very few onions. And I probably won't even use this many onions. So if you decide to do this recipe, you're going to need your favorite marinara pasta sauce, Colby Jack's cheese, mozzarella cheese. I have 2 canned biscuits. I have mild cheddar cheese, Swedish meatballs. This is 1 can of potatoes. I have my parsley flakes, my garlic flakes, and my Worcestershire sauce. And I also have one stick of butter that I'm actually letting sit in my pan, and it's just melting down. So guys, I have my pan on, and in this pan I have maybe about a teaspoon of vegetable oil. And we're gonna put our onions in here. Put our onions in here. And we're just going to let these onions cook for a few minutes. So as you can see, it's not a lot of onions, and we're going to let those cook for maybe about a minute. And when I tell you all, this is probably one of the, I would say probably the 3rd or 4th things that I made for Pops when we first started dating. Me and the kids, we would always eat them like when we were watching our movies. So I'm like, if it's good enough for my kids to have, I'm going to make these for him. And this one we would eat for like date night or something like that, like we were watching a movie. So we're letting these brown, and like I said, this is very few onions. If you don't want onions, then you don't have to have onions in here. You don't. But the onions will bring out a good flavor. And if you like, you can add garlic powder to this. You can add, I'm sorry, not garlic powder. If you want to, you can add onion powder. Whatever you want, you can add it to it. I am going to add garlic powder to this once I put the sauce in here. So we're opening we have our marinara sauce. And we're gonna let this sauce simmer with these onions. And this is when we're going to add the garlic powder. Not a whole lot, because the marinara sauce already have actually a good flavor. It just seemed like it'd be missing a little garlic powder. And if you like, you can add black pepper to this too. But we don't need any black pepper. So we have our onions and we have our marinara sauce. So I'm making sure that I get all of the sauce out of here. And I'm actually going to turn my can upside down to make sure that I get all of my sauce. So while we have that cooking, we're going to add in our frozen Swedish meatballs. And these are actually meatballs when the family was doing the Epic Empire was doing the 2 times spicy meatball challenge. They'll pop about like 4 or 5 bags of meatballs. I don't know what we were thinking. So we're gonna turn this down to the lowest because I don't want Kiara to get popped. And we're just gonna put our meatballs in here. And I don't want to put a whole lot because I don't want to make too many. But you know what, I am going to pour half of this bag in here. And that should be more than enough. So we're letting this sauce, still allowing it to cook. It's actually on the lowest, which is 2, and then it goes to low. So we got our sauce around these noodles, and we're going to let that sit. I'm sorry, we have our marinara sauce around these meatballs. I'm sorry, thank you for catching that. They're like, what? So we're going to let this sit, and remember that it's cooking on low. And we're going to move this off to the side. Now we're getting ready. Well, you know what? Let's go to the next step. So guys, this is 1 stick of butter. Remember when we made the sauce for the pizza? We're using the exact same butter sauce. So this is my 1 stick of butter. You probably don't need the whole stick, but it makes sense to have more than enough, then you don't to have to make more of it. So we're going to add in, turn this down low because we don't want it to get too hot. Okay, and now we're going to add in our garlic powder. And I'm thinking maybe that's a teaspoon of garlic powder. Might be a little bit more, but a lot of things I tend to just add without actually measuring it. So I would say that's probably maybe a teaspoon of less, or teaspoon or maybe less. And this is our 1 stick of butter. So we have our butter melting rather. And now we're getting ready to add in our W sauce. And this is probably every bit of probably about 2 tablespoons, easy. And we're going to let that melt. And we're taking it down to the very lowest setting. And we're going to add a little more sauce. And just a little more garlic powder. And we're going to let that cook. Because actually, this is what we're going to put on our biscuits. And we need that to cook down just a little bit before we stir it. So those flavors are coming together. Okay, so we have our sauce and our butter, and now we're getting ready to stir this. And we're going to allow this to come up to a boil. Right now you can tell that I've been cooking it on very, very low heat. We just get ready to let all those flavors cook together. And if you're only making maybe enough meatballs for 1 person, then of course you don't need a whole stick of butter. But if you're making it for a family of 4 like I am, then yeah, you want to use all of that butter. And you can, once you finish using this, you can still store it in the refrigerator. It's not like it goes bad after you use it. You can still use it for something. A lot of people use this for just, well, I don't know if they necessarily put the Worcestershire sauce in, but I know with us, I would probably add like some Old Bay or something with this, and I would use it for like shrimp or something. Or if I'm doing a seafood boil, I could just add this butter sauce into that seafood boil. And guys, when I tell you this is going to be a good recipe, it's really, really a good recipe. So now we're getting ready to go over to the counter, and now we're getting ready to get these biscuits stuffed. And I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so guys, we're opening up our biscuits. We have our oven set for 350 degrees. So we just gonna put our biscuits right here. We actually have 2 cans, but we're gonna see how far I can stretch this 1 can. And what we're gonna do, we're separating the biscuits, as you can see. So actually, 1 biscuit is going to make 2 biscuits. So guys, as you can see, we're still separating our biscuits. Excuse my nails. Kiara is going to do my nails. I don't know when, but hopefully she'll get around to doing it. Ain't no nail shops open?
I haven't done mine. Look how much they've grown out though, y'all.
Wow.
And my thumbnail too.
Okay, so we have our biscuits separated. Got our brush right here. And so guys, what we're gonna do, let me move some of this out of the way. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna push this back. You all know what we're using now. And we have our pan. It's already been buttered. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you guys the first biscuits, and of course when I start on the meatballs, I'll bring you guys so you can see what I'm doing to the meatballs. So we're just going to brush that good flavor in there.
Oh yeah.
We're going to take our Colby Jack cheese, and you can use mozzarella, you can use both. Okay, I'm going to use, I thought I had something that was already open. So we're going to use this mild cheddar.
Cameron used it all.
Oh, okay.
For his pizza, probably.
So
check out that video.
To add in our Colby Jack, our mild cheddar. We're not going to put all of that in here. I think what I'm going to do to make it a quicker process, I'm going to do like 4 so you can see what I'm doing, okay? So we're going to move these biscuits out of the way. We're going to line up 4 so you guys will get an idea. So we're putting our butter sauce. And of course they're outside here in Chicago. Nobody follows the rule. Everybody do what they want to do. It's all good as long as the ones that I live with have sense enough to stay in the house. That's what I have to focus on. So we're going to do these first 4. And now we're going to add in our, sorry, I don't know what I'll drop the parsley flakes. But we're going to add in this mozzarella now. And it's just very little bit of mozzarella. And then some of them you can just put all mozzarella, or you could do all 3 cheeses. Whatever you like to do. And we're going to take that. Sorry. We're going to take that, and we're just going to pull this in together. See how we're tucking it all in together? And it's just going to be a ball. And we're going to lay that right there. Pull this close. Get in there. And we're pulling all of it in together. We're going to roll it in a ball. We're going to do these 4, and then we're going to bring you guys back. So we're going to do these. Make sure all of that cheese is on the inside. Get in there. And we're gonna roll this in a ball.
It looks like a little dumpling.
And we're gonna put that in there, and this is the last one. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do the potato one. So we're gonna show you how we're gonna do the potato, and then I'll bring you guys back when I get ready to do the meatball. Gonna roll that up in a ball, and you see how I'm placing them close together. So I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do the potato one, because actually I want the potatoes in the I want those to go in together. So we're stretching this out a little bit, because of course that potato is a little larger. So we're gonna take our butter sauce, see, we have a little small potato. Before we add that potato, we're gonna add in the cheese. Now potato is gonna be a treat, because guess what? The potato can, it actually get a little marinara sauce on it. Not a lot. Not a lot. So now we're gonna add some of this mozzarella cheese. And now we're gonna stretch that potato. So let me get another small one. So this is the potato. And you bring it up on both ends. And it's okay if some of it leak out, it's okay. Because once we roll it in a ball, you would never even know. And we just go look at it. And that one is going to go on a separate pan. And that's how you do the potato balls. So we're going to do that one again. Gonna pull that close. Okay, so guys, we're getting ready. We have the butter sauce already on our biscuits, and we're just gonna put this, we're gonna put our cheese on it, and we're going to add in our meatballs. There go one. There go a meatball. Here's another one, and one more. So now we're getting ready to add in some more cheese. And we're going to add in some mozzarella cheese, because I want this to have that pull, that cheese pull that everybody simply loves. So I want Key to come over here and help me pull these meatballs together.
Okay, hold on. I just started exercising again.
Okay, well, she start exercising. Okay, so there go one meatball. And you just pull, that's all you got to do is just pull where it's at, where the biscuit is over the entire meatball. And once you get it to the top, you just roll it in your hand. And you put it right there. And as you can see, I'm working very fast, you guys, because I actually have 2 more biscuits, and I want to make sure that I put meatballs in those biscuits as well.
I'm here now.
So we're going to roll that up, and we're going to put it in. Key is going to grab that one. And we already have our potatoes. This side has meatballs and potatoes on this side, and the other one is just simply have the cheese. Okay, so I'm gonna let her do actually one more, because I want this pan full. And I'll put the butter in for her. Okay. Here go the meatball. Boop. Boop. Kiara's gonna put some mozzarella on that one.
How y'all doing out there?
No, she like, I thought you said we was through. Nope, getting her to do another one. Every time she finishes another one, guys, I'm gonna get her another one for her to do.
Mom.
What?
There's no more space in the pan.
I know, but this have some. Okay, so we'll put that one over here. There needs some more butter sauce on it. Now, butter sauce is getting cold.
Yeah.
I won't know.
Boom.
Add the cheese.
You see that, y'all? I'm a pro. Whatever, y'all. I'm a pro. That's what I do. I got 3 different cheeses. Who doing this on YouTube? Nobody. Oops.
They are partying in Chicago.
Who has hard-headed neighbors? Us. Who's gonna get arrested? Them.
These people are not, they're not paying attention to nothing.
They don't care. They're gonna have a barbecue, I heard.
And guys, we have our oven set for 350 degrees, and we're gonna allow this to cook between 15 and 20 minutes.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm a perfectionist. Okay,
So
last
this is
one.
the last one.
Just stretching a little bit. Tucking the cheese in there. 3 different cheeses. My outside cheeses get on my nerves. But boom. And there you have it. Perfection.
Okay, so now that we have that finished, we're going to bring our butter sauce back. Excuse me. We're going to bring our butter sauce back, and we have our parsley. So now, guys, what we're getting ready to do, we're just gonna put our butter sauce on the top of it. And when I tell you, this smells so good, oh my goodness, this smells, oh my, it just smells good.
Like love.
It really do. So we got all that good butter sauce on here. We're gonna move that one over. Key's gonna sprinkle a little cheese on top of that. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to just spread our cheese over the top of it.
Okay.
And this that mozzarella cheese. And she's just gonna spread her cheese on the other side.
I'm using mild cheddar. And that's how you do it, like a boss.
And guys, how could we go without putting our parsley flakes on here? We cannot go without the parsley flakes. What am I thinking? So now we got our, just a little bit. Don't get ridiculous with it. See, just a hint. Because when we come back, guess what? We're going to put some more. We're going to put a little more butter sauce on here. We're going to let these cook for about 10 minutes. See what they looking like, and we're going to bring y'all back. Well, guys, it has been 22 minutes. And as you can see, my meatballs and my potatoes, these are stuffed biscuits with meatballs and potatoes, and the other one is just cheese and, you know, the sauce, and it's just, guys, it smells so good in here. So please do this recipe. It is very, very simple. It's very, very inexpensive. Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to that. So what I'm getting ready to do, I'm going to give me a knife, and I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to plate this, and I'm going to bring you guys back. So guys, I am getting ready to cut my biscuits out, and I'm trying so hard not to interrupt the next biscuit. So we're going to, hopefully I don't have to cut this with a knife. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You see that cheese pull? You guys are gonna mukbang this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're just going to move this out of the way because Skin Cam is going to mukbang this. And this right here, I'm just talking. This has the potato in it. That has the potato and the marinara sauce in it and cheese. And I think this is a potato too. I want to get to the meatball. Let me get to the meatball. So this is a meatball. Yeah, I think this is a meatball. I'm hoping that I'm not, you know what, I probably should go on this side, because I'm hoping that everything that I'm reaching for is not. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? Yeah. So this is definitely a meatball, I know. So guys, they're getting ready to mukbang this. I'm gonna let Cam take some just while he's sitting here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So we're gonna cut in this with our spatula. I'm hoping that this is the meatball. Don't want to tear it up, but that is the meatball. Guys, try this for your family.
Try it.
Try this for your family. So I'm getting ready to eat my meatball, my stuffed biscuit with meatballs, and I have some marinara sauce just in case I didn't put a whole lot in here. And I'll bring you guys, well, no, I won't bring you guys back. I'm getting ready to put an end to this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you see anything that I am doing in the kitchen and you find it to be a good video, share this video out, you guys. Share my videos out. I thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.